So I am the executive director of community living, Trent Highlands, that serves Kawartha Lakes, Haliburton, and Peterborough. So I get to be involved with United Way here in Kawartha Lakes, both in my work in Kawartha Lakes and in Haliburton. And so we are funded for a program that we wouldn't otherwise be able to run. It's a program about learning job readiness and just basic life skills that we get to run for a group of people each and every year, a couple times based on our United Way funding. Well, for sure, the dual role we have as an agency is while we are funded, but also we are a partner with the United Way. And so um, we connect on a number of levels and a number of projects. And so I know most recently through the pandemic, we've been meeting, especially in Haliburton, but also in Kawartha Lakes as community agencies. And I know from the Haliburton table, there was a lot of excitement about the idea of accessing the food from the Edwin Binney garden, and then equally just excitement around being able to partner with the United Way in order to make food more readily available. I mean, it's a factor here in Kawartha Lakes too, but in Haliburton, certainly food security is top of mind, and so being able to offer my to community service and maybe some extra transportation and coordination just felt really made me be proud to be a partner with the United Way and to have some access and some knowledge to the garden project. The most meaningful part of the work we do here at Community Living is that we get to walk beside people and walk beside families that are living with a developmental disability and help them to reach their own unique goals, help them make connections to the community, help them to find what they have to contribute to community. So, of course, that's another way that we partner and intersect with the United Way, kind of just as that conduit for understanding the community better, and really that model and that the championing that the agency offers about community and about the richness of community where everyone can contribute and is part of the fabric of community, I think is really pivotal to what we do and is enriched with our partnership with the United Way. I think that each and every one of us that is, kind of working, has good shelter, has our basic needs met. I think we can lull ourselves into kind of a false sense that everyone has those things. And so, while there's lots of different projects and things that I'm involved with that remind me of some of the people in great need, people who have great barriers to accessing things that I sometimes take for granted. I think especially the United Way and really Penny's mentorship to me has really reminded me and cleared my focus a little bit just about what it is to be community and what it is to be mindful and aware of people that do have barriers to different levels, to employment, to access to food, access to good housing, and so I think the United Way does a good job with all of us partner agencies and with the community in general to just remind and keep people connected to the idea that community is about each and every one of us having an opportunity to share, not only share our gifts, but also just to be aware of who our neighbors are and how we can make the community richer together. So for sure, what the pandemic has done for me as a leader of a service agency in the community is really, well, of course, challenged me on many levels, but also we very quickly, in lots of ways, mobilized as agencies to connect and to quickly identify challenges and happily, in most cases, potential challenges because we haven't been, we have yet to face a real huge number of cases in our community. But the I think upon reflection, for at least the first part of this pandemic, I'm really proud to be a leader here in this community. I'm proud about how, um, how we've partnered as agencies and how we've quickly mobilized to come together to address needs and plan. I would say, first of all, that connecting with the United Way is really the greatest first step possible, especially in this community. I know I am involved with other United Ways, and one strength that the United Way in Kawartha Lakes has is how connected and knowledgeable all the staff are about what is going on in this community and what this community needs, and kind of has a finger on the pulse. So I think anyone who's looking for a way to contribute, connecting to the United Way is a great start. And then the other thing that I would say is that, again, once you step out of your comfort zone and start offering up, your unique talents and strengths in some way to the community, that you will never be the same, and you will never see. You'll have a great opportunity to really understand our community better, understand its strengths, understand the fabric of people that are here and what the community has to offer. And then, of course, just by volunteering and giving that little part of yourself, then you know that you have contributed to a richer community where we all belong. I guess I would like to say, and again, because I am part of a vast network of community living type agencies, that I'm just again so proud of the community of the United Way here in Kawartha Lakes for this dream that they had of a community garden, and just how it has come to fruition and been so impactful to so many different agencies and people in the community. And then I'm also proud and quite boastful about that it's not only a community garden to feed people's, to feed their stomachs, but that it has all kinds of opportunities for learning and for, all that kind of food preparation and really understanding gardening, because I think that's equally important. I think those are skills we've lost in one generation where it became really easy to buy everything we needed and we stopped planting gardens. And so not only the interest in food security, but equally taking food security, a little higher up the river and helping people to understand how to grow and how to preserve, and then offering this opportunity for youth and really everybody to volunteer in the community in such a tangible and tactile way. I just think that the United Way had a dream, and it's just so delightful to see it come together. So I'm glad that I have something to brag about. The other thing I admire about the United Way in Kawartha Lakes is just how much they do with really such a small but mighty team. So, their impact reverberates throughout this community and throughout Halliburton, and they do that with such you all do that with such grace and energy. And you just make a small number of resources spread and spread and spread and cause ripples that we can't even guess how far they go. So